Hello everybody, Dan here again with Build a Website Free. Today we're going to be looking at part 2 of our video series on how to build a website. And we're going to be focusing primarily on WordPress today. I'm going to show you first how to get set up with a WordPress.com blog for free so you can test out WordPress, and then I'm going to show you how everyone else builds WordPress websites. So to get started, simply click Get Started and create an account. Email address, username, get a password, and then pick your blog address. Now WordPress.com is what we call a subdomain, so that's going to allow you to get started for free. And they want you to pay $300 a year. I think that's a little steep. So for this, we're going to just show you what WordPress is and get you started for free. So pick your blog address. Pick something that's close to the topic that you want your website to be about. Again, back to this $2.99 price tag. If you go through a host, you can get perfectly fine WordPress website for around $60 to $100 a year. So first, set up your account. I already have one set up. We're going to log in. All right. So here's WordPress for free, and they got all kinds of good stuff here on their blog. So to get started, you can just start writing posts, and that's gonna get you a pretty good blog. And that's primarily what WordPress is, and that's all you can really do at WordPress.com is set up a blog. Let's see if we can check it out. So this is what my website looks like. Now you can pick different themes and different things within WordPress, but this is primarily going to be just a blog. So you can edit all this stuff. And playing around with it's probably the best way to learn how to build WordPress. For this tutorial, I just want to show you how to get set up. That's how you get started blogging with WordPress. Now let's look at how to get started with a host. I recommend Liquidlayer. It's very cheap hosting. You can get it for $5.49 a month. That varies, but it's great hosting. It's a small business. They really care about their customers, and it's really great to get started with. So to get started, head over to Liquidlayer, register an account. I already have an account, of course, because I use them. And then you're going to want to register a domain name. And as you can see, it's $12 for a .com domain name. So let's see here. It'll let you check availability, and of course that's already taken. So we're just going to say ABC. So you want to go through this process, and it'll take you through a whole process of setting up your website. First you buy your domain name, then you're going to order the hosting, and then you're going to wait a little while. They're going to send you an email with a cPanel address, and that will allow you to log in and install WordPress, which is real simple. So it'll give you something that looks like this. I'm going to log in, don't look at my password. Okay. So you're going to get cPanel, which looks just like this. And either you can pay them to install your domain, I think it's like $10, or you can do it yourself. And it's as easy as clicking on WordPress down here at the bottom and hitting install. Now, all you got to do is follow some simple instructions. It'll ask you for a login and a password. Make sure you write these down so you remember it. And then you're going to want to set your domain name or your login URL to look something like this. And then you're going to want to save that to your bookmark so you can access it later. You got that, and you got everything. You install it, go through the process, and it's real simple. You got a WordPress website just like that. I got another tutorial on my website that if you like to read, it kind of goes through it. Register, get a domain, pick your hosting, install WordPress, go to that URL I talked about, and you'll log in. And then you'll see a screen that looks like this. This is your WordPress website. And all this can kind of look confusing, but it really isn't. And first what you want to do is you want to start out down here with the Appearance tab. And you want to go in and pick a theme. Now you can find all kinds of awesome themes by clicking Install Themes. So they got a ton of free ones on there. So you can, find a theme. The 2012 theme, I guess would be now, is a minimalist theme. You can go minimalist, or you can find something that suits your needs. Next, you can look at widgets. And widgets are what's going to be in your sidebar over here. Like on my blog here, you got AdSense, About Me, about the blog and the website, and some other stuff. So that's what your widgets are, and you're going to be able to just grab those and drag them over onto your sidebar. So you can play around with widgets, and you can install those widgets by clicking on the Plugins tab and find widgets. Or actually, you install them by clicking Widgets. You can install new widgets. My bad. So to create a new post, you just simply click on Posts, create a new post. Now, posts and pages are different. To build a website, you're going to focus primarily on the pages of WordPress and insert text and different visual, pictures and different things to create a page for like a splash page, which that's real easy to do. Let's log in here to a WordPress website. So pages kind of look like this when you're editing. So here you can enter the title of your page, and then down here you can add text or add media. So, for a landing page, you're going to want to add media and have some big kind of banner across here that kind of tells everyone what you're about. And then add more text. And then you can just publish it. And that brings you a website. And this is kind of what this website looks like. This is a niche website that my wife uses. So I'm going to show it off. So that's kind of what one of your WordPress sites can look like. And this one's got a store on it. And the store is the result of a plugin. And that's the great thing about WordPress, is you can get all kinds of neat plugins by clicking on that Plugins tab. Where is it here? Go back up to this Plugins tab, and you can get all kinds of great things from WordPress. It's got a huge community. It's got the best SEO power, and it's probably the best way to start building a website. You can start off with Weebly, like I suggested in the first tutorial, or you can start off with WordPress. Weebly is a little for people who want to get started real easy. This is real easy. It looks overwhelming, but once you play around with it for a while, you'll really start to understand it and be able to build great websites that are going to rank out in Google and get your word out. So on the tutorial on my website, you can click Get Started with WordPress. They'll bring you to Liquilayer. You can register up there and get started. I also got some videos from Bluehost, which they got some great videos on building with WordPress. So you can look them up on YouTube, or come to my website, watch them here in the tutorial, and you can get started with Bluehost. So they're both great. I haven't personally used Bluehost, but I hear all kinds of great things about them. As you can see, they got $4.95 a month web hosting. Liquilayer is definitely my recommendation. So if you're going to get started out, start with them. You have any questions, see they got $5.49 a month. If you got any questions, they'll help you out. That's the great thing about Liquilayer. This process might seem confusing, but if you go to them, create an account, get a domain name, follow the instructions. If you have any questions, they'll help you out. So that's the best thing. So any other questions about websites and tutorials, come back to my website, buildawebsitefree.org, and you can click on the tutorials. And I've tried to find all the best stuff about tutorials and learning from the web and lay them out here for you. Simple links about different web builders and YouTube tutorials you can see there. And then build a website with WordPress or build a website with Weebly. And any questions about building a website, please do not hesitate to contact me right through the contact form here, and I'll get back to you and help you out and kind of lay out the process and answer any questions I can for you.